So today we are diving deep into a very interesting development surrounding Melody Shari, also known as Melody Shari Rogers. Many of you may also know her as Money-Making Mel or Mogul-Making Mel. This woman wears many hats, and just when you think she might slow down, she steps into another room with more opportunities. Recently, Melody shared something that caught the attention of a lot of people in the entertainment and entrepreneurial world, especially women looking to build something for themselves. Now, we all know Melody has been doing big things lately, from business to television to music, and now it seems she may be moving into a new space that blends both entrepreneurship and reality television. So let's get into it. A few days ago, I did a video discussing an upcoming event where Melody Shari is scheduled to appear. It's called Cartel Code Live, and it's happening in Atlanta, Georgia on July 23rd. This isn't your average networking event. It's a full-on experience featuring guest speakers, cast meet and greets, food, panels, networking, and even a dress code. They're asking attendees to come in pastel colors, chic and camera-ready. It's all very high energy, high level, and polished. Now here's the interesting part. This event is also where the world will get the very first sneak peek of something brand new, a reality docu-series called the Childcare Cartel. And guess who is moderating the event? Yes, Melody Shari herself. Melody shared a post on her social media saying, "ATL, are y'all ready to witness history? Childcare has officially entered the reality TV world, and I'm honored to be front and center for this powerful new movement." Let's pause there for a second. This is a big deal. The childcare industry is one of the most vital industries in the country. It's the backbone of working families. But it rarely gets attention, especially not like this. And certainly not on reality television. We've seen housewives, business moguls, real estate professionals, and more. Now we're stepping into the world of daycare and early childhood education, and it's being told through the lens of Black women entrepreneurs. That's major. Now, Melody is not starring in the show, at least not that we know of yet. But she is very much involved in this event. She's moderating the live panel and appears to be closely connected to the creators and producers of this new reality docu-series. The question that a lot of people are starting to ask, and one I want to dive into today, is, could this be a new opportunity for Melody Shari and her production company, Tilted Crowns Productions? Could she be looking to pick up this show and bring it to her own streaming platform or pitch it to a larger network? Let's explore that possibility. The Childcare Cartel is being created and produced by shied, a woman who has turned her own life story into a powerful narrative. Shari became a mother at just 14 years old and started her grind early, figuring out how to provide for her daughter by entering the childcare space. Her hustle turned into success. What started as a survival move turned into a full-fledged career. Over the years, she's built not one, not two, but 3 daycare centers in Atlanta. Shari is now moving from personal success into cultural impact. She's self-funding this show and throwing everything she has behind it. That alone tells you how serious she is about this project. And it also gives us some insight into why someone like Melody Shari might be interested in getting involved. Shari describes the show as not just entertainment, but a movement. She says it's about business, womanhood, and real life colliding. She also says it's a cultural reset for women who are tired of having to choose between being successful and being themselves. This is where things get even more interesting. According to Shari, the word cartel was very intentionally chosen. While we often associate that word with negative or illegal activity, Shari is reclaiming it to describe a group of powerful women who come together to dominate their industry, in this case, the childcare industry. She points out that it's a cash-based business that requires grit, resilience, and a lot of mental toughness. The show itself focuses on 4 women. Shari herself, her daughter Jana Burke, Kesha Star Archer, and Sydney Jordan. Each of them brings a different personality and level of experience to the table. Shari is the OG, the one who built her empire from scratch. Her daughter Jana is learning the ropes and trying to make her own way in her mother's footsteps. Kesha Star is already a successful entrepreneur in other fields like real estate and aesthetics, but she's new to childcare and eager to learn. And then you have Sydney Jordan, the bold, fiery one who brings the drama and energy. They all represent different facets of what it means to be a Black woman in business, especially in a field like childcare that's both emotionally demanding and business intensive. Now here's where we start connecting the dots. Melody Shari is no stranger to producing reality TV. She has her own production company. She knows how to pitch and sell shows. She knows how to take a concept and make it into something successful on screen. And this show has all the makings of a successful franchise. It's fresh. It's relevant. It's empowering. It tells a story we haven't seen before. So could she be looking to bring the Childcare Cartel under her production wing? It wouldn't be a surprise right now. The show hasn't been picked up by a major network. But it is generating buzz. The exclusive watch party is already selling out. General admission is gone. Preferred viewing tickets are going fast. VIP and elite tickets, which include meet and greets and even opportunities to be considered for next season, are still available but moving. Let's think about what this means. This is a grassroots movement. This is a group of women taking their story into their own hands. They are building the show, funding the show, marketing the show, and building community around the show, all before it even hits the screen. That kind of momentum is what draws in investors, producers, and streaming platforms. Melody being part of this premiere event is a strong signal. It means she sees the potential here. Whether she's officially involved or not, she's aligning herself with something fresh and meaningful. She's showing support for women who are building from the ground up, just like she did. And let's talk about her platform. She recently launched Nubian, her streaming network. She's been very clear that she wants to create a space where Black voices and Black stories can be told from an authentic, empowering perspective. What better show to add to her platform than the Childcare Cartel? It fits the mission. It highlights Black women, real business, and generational wealth. It's the kind of content that aligns perfectly with what Nubian stands for. There's also the possibility that Melody could pitch this show to a larger network. Maybe OWN. Maybe BET. Maybe even a digital partner like Hulu, Netflix, or Peacock. She has the connections. She has the industry experience. And if the live event in Atlanta creates enough noise, it could become the next hot show to watch. But no matter what happens, one thing is clear: this is bigger than just a show. This is about women creating their own platforms. It's about telling their stories without waiting for someone else to give them permission. It's about turning real-life struggles and victories into something that can inspire, uplift, and empower others. Think about the impact of showing Black women building six-figure businesses in childcare. Showing their stress, their decisions, their leadership, and their love for the children they care for. Think about the young girls watching who will see a whole new career path because of this show. And yes, we've heard the concerns. Some people are worried when they hear reality TV and childcare in the same sentence. They think drama, they think chaos, they think it's going to be a bad look. But Shari has made it clear, this is family friendly, this is about real stories, and the kids are the heart of the show. She said, "We literally pour everything that we have into these children. They may spend more time with us than with their own parents." That's powerful. That's something we need to hear and see more of. And let's also not forget that these women are facing a lot of challenges: mental, emotional, financial. They're holding up their families, their communities, and often doing it without the credit they deserve. This show could finally give them that recognition. So what do we know right now? We know the Cartel Code Live event is happening July 23rd in Atlanta. We know Melody Shari is moderating the event. We know the show Childcare Cartel will premiere its first sneak peek at this event. We know the show has not been picked up yet, but there is growing interest, and we know the event is already gaining traction with sold-out ticket levels and buzz across social media. Now all that's left to see is what comes next. Will Melody and Tilted Crowns Productions make a move? Will this show end up on Nubian? Will another network see the vision and pick it up? Only time will tell, but something tells me this is only the beginning. And let me just say, as someone who's watching all of this unfold, I'm excited. I think it's important. I think it's timely. And I think we need more shows that highlight the real work Black women are doing, not just in boardrooms or reality circles, but in spaces that really impact our communities, like childcare. We've got business, legacy, culture, and power all wrapped into one show. That's rare. That's special. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about all this? Do you see Melody Shari taking on this new opportunity? Do you think she might pick up this show and help bring it to a wider audience? And what are your thoughts on the Childcare Cartel as a show? Would you watch it? Do you know women in your own family or community who are in this field? Because let's be honest, we don't talk about childcare enough. And certainly not the business side of it. These women are out here making real moves, and they deserve to have their stories told. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it and stay tuned because I'll be doing another video real soon. I've got to watch this trailer and break that down too. I want to see what this show is really giving and share my full reaction. But until then, I'm definitely keeping my eye on what goes down at the Atlanta event. We'll see what's next for Mel. This might be her next major power move.